it's Jennifer at Recipe Promotions, and today I want to share with you my recipe for raspberry crunch bars. We have a lot of great clients here at Recipe Promotions, and some staples in our household are Simple Mills, cake mixes, as well as Kerrygold Butter. Some of the things you will need for this recipe are butter, vanilla, cake mix. I also like to add some fresh berries as well when I use this recipe, some chopped walnuts, as well as some oatmeal. I will also need a bowl, a 1 cup measuring cup, a ½ cup measuring cup, pastry separator, as well as an 8x8 pan. And I also like to use parchment paper whenever I can, that way it's easier to bring out the end.
So the first step is you are going to take your Simple Mills cake mix and mix it in a medium-sized bowl with a ½ teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla is one of my favorite spices, so I always actually do a little bit of extra vanilla whenever I'm doing any recipe. I also wanted to show you the way you can cut it as well with your 2 butter knives. After you are done with that and you have a nice crumbly mixture, go ahead and save about a cup of the cake mixture and set it aside for later. And then we are going to take the rest and press it in our pan to make the crust. You take the crust and put it in a preheated oven of 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. So while the crust bakes in the oven, we are going to take that remaining cake batter. We are going to put in a bowl the walnuts, which is a ½ cup of the chopped walnuts, the oats, ½ cup of oats. We're going to go ahead and mix those ingredients together. Once that's got a little bit of a mix going in, we are going to take 2 tablespoons of melted Kerrygold butter and mix that in as well. Once it's done baking, you go ahead and let it cool for a bit until it's a little bit harder, because then you are going to take whatever spread you have. I am doing a raspberry spread. Again, like I said, you can use apple or butter. It is 1 cup. I'm going to go ahead and spread that cup out. I also like to get as much vitamins and nutrients as I possibly can, so I'm going to take that kind of raspberries, put those in there as well. And then finally, you're going to take the mixture from earlier with the Kerrygold butter, the oats, the remaining cake mix. You're just going to, the walnuts as well. You're just going to sprinkle that on top. And then once that is done, we're going to put it back in the oven again with that same 350 degrees. And we're going to do an additional 35 to 40 minutes. So after you take it out of the oven, you're going to want to let it set on a cooling rack for at least an hour. You may find it bubbly on top, and that's fine. You just need to let it cool, and then when you're done, it'll be a nice crunch like this. Again, I use the parchment paper, so you can just take it out and then cut it. And that's a recipe for the Raspberry Crunch Bars
with Simple Mills, cake mix, and Kerrygold Butter.
Thank you.